Hello and welcome to the 100-Acre Wood. Won't you please tell us who you are? Click on the letters to spell out your name for us. Then press the play button when you're finished. And now, let us see what Pooh is up to, shall we? Here our story begins, deep in the heart of a most remarkable place called the 100-Acre Wood. And in this forest there lives a bear named Winnie the Pooh, or Pooh for short.
Which would be me. And I'm so glad you've come by for a visit so we could... Oh, my tumbly's a bit rumbly this morning.
Now Pooh, though a bear of very little brain, soon began to think that something was not as it should be.
Oh, yes, I know you're hungry. You generally are. Perhaps there's something more. My insides are trying to tell my outside something, but neither of us know what it is. Think.
The more Pooh thought, the more Pooh was sure he was forgetting something important.
Do you remember? Neither do I. Think. The last thing I forgot to remember was... Eeyore's birthday. So that must be it. Today must be Eeyore's birthday. Let's go tell the others, and we'll give Eeyore a birthday party he shall never forget.
And so Pooh went off to tell his friends the very grand news.
Now then, whom shall I tell first?
Pooh's house.
I think I shall go home for a rather short nap.
And so Pooh went home, where a little nap was waiting to be taken. Now as Pooh settled in for his nap...
Oh, think. I really must think of a nice present for Eeyore. But this thinking is a rather tiring thing. Perhaps I shall dream up just the right gift.
Now, in his dreaming, Pooh dreams of climbing clouds. But first, he must get all the clouds together. The bottommost cloud tells a story with a beginning and middle, but no end at all. If you find a little cloud that finishes the story, Pooh can finish his dream. Ah, that's just it. Ice cream is sure to melt in a hot, hot sun. Nothing but crumbs. Just as it should be. And here's a fine apple. Christopher Robin about to bite into an apple. Good going indeed. The apple would have at very least one bite taken from it. Cake. Christopher Robin about to take a big bite of cake.
Can you give me a hand down, Buddy Bear?
A lovely loaf of bread. Find the missing cloud piece that completes this little story and place it in the empty space.
Can you give me a hand down, Buddy Bear? Tigers do not like clouds, especially ones up in the air. Oh, thanks a bunch, old buddy, old pal.
Oh, that was a fine nap. Although I still don't know what I shall give Eeyore. Well, perhaps I should sleep on it a bit more. Oh, although I still do not know just what to get Eeyore, I suppose I should be on my way.
Piglet's house.
And now, I think I shall visit Piglet's house.
So off Pooh went to visit Piglet.
I stopped in to see if you'll be joining us for Eeyore's birthday party.
Oh, I didn't know Eeyore's birthday falls on today this year. Oh, dear. Whoever will make the banners and decorations and do you suppose anyone has thought of the cake? Oh, I'd better get busy, Pooh Bear. Do you think you and your friend might finish my pictures while I'm getting things ready? We can give the very nicest one to Eeyore.
Yellow. Now then, let's see if you can colour the picture so it's like the little picture clipped to the easel. To pick up the brush, just give it a click. Then click on a colour you'd like to use. Now Piglet has been hard at work on 4 pictures. When you finish them up for him, he'll pick one to give to Eeyore as a birthday gift. Yellow.
Why, you've become quite good at this. And quite quickly, too. Congratulations. How very nice. You finished coloring Piglet's first picture. If you'd like, you can add some decorations to make your picture more, yours.
When you're done, just click on the arrow to start a new painting. Click here to make the game quite harder than hard. Click here to make the game just a bit harder. Blue. Blue. You'll need the brush to use the paint.
I couldn't have done it better. Congratulations. Oh my, you finished coloring Piglet's second picture. There are only 2 more that Piglet had meant to finish.
When you've stuck all the sticky things you wish to stick, click on the arrow to start a new picture. Light blue.
I couldn't have done it better.
Purple. Pink. You'll need the brush to use the paint.
Congratulations. How wonderful.
Oh my! That's one of the nicest paintings I never did. This will be a perfect gift for Eeyore.
A fine job. You helped Piglet so he could help with the party. You can keep painting if you'd like, or leave if you'd rather. Back to the wood.
I do hope I'll see you at the party. When it starts, that is.
And now we should visit some other someone. Oh, but which someone shall it be?
Begin a new game. Owl's house.
Now seems a good time to pay a visit to Friend Owl.
And off Pooh went to tell Owl of Eeyore's birthday surprise.
Owl, just what precisely is it that you are doing? Exactly?
Merely sorting through my family tree. Now, was it Great Uncle Harry or Third Nephew Larry, or dash it all, this is so confounding.
Maybe we could help, Owl.
Would you? Could you? I should be so very grateful indeed.
With my friend helping, I believe we'll be done in no time at all, or even less. And then you can come along to Eeyore's party. Today's his birthday, you know.
Splendid!
The owls we're looking for are all fond of flying hats. Look at the pictures on each side of the page and find pictures on the table that match.
Hooray for you! You've finished 2 pages. Only 2 more sets to go. I say, we shall be done in no time. Aha! You've finished 4 pages. This leaves us with, let's see now, 3 times 12, carry the 8, less the 6. Why, there's only 1 more set to go. Bravo! Good show! A most marvelous job. You have done what I could not. As a gift for Eeyore's birthday, I shall bring him a framed photo.
You can keep helping if you'd like, or not if you'd rather. Back to the wood.
I shall see you there when the party starts.
And now we should visit some other someone. Oh, but which someone shall it be?
Tigger lives here.
I suppose I shall pop by Tigger's house now.
And so Pooh set off to find Tigger.
You will be joining us for Eeyore's birthday today, won't you, Tigger?
Eeyore's birthday? Well, of course I will, as sure as my name is Tigger, which it is. That's T-I-double-G-er. Of course, I gotta get my magical music machine ready first. If you help me get 4 songs loaded up, we can make some magical music at the party. Now, where'd I put the what you...
Perhaps some other sort of pipes might work better. Oh, how very well done.
I turned my back for half a minute or 3 and just looky what you've done! Stuff I couldn't. 3 more songs and I'll be ready for Eeyore's birthday party!
You are most magnificently musical.
You did it! Talk about music to my earsies. 2 more songs and we'll be all done.
Nope. Nope.
Oh my, you've done it all.
Nope. Nope.
That's just it. Wait till Tigger sees, or hears this.
How can I ever thank you enough? Eeyore's gonna be so happy! Well, as happy as an Eeyore can be, I suppose.
You can keep helping if you'd like, or not if you'd rather.
Thanks a bunch there, pal. See you at the party. As soon as it starts anyway.
And now we should visit someone. Oh, but which someone shall it be?
Rabbit's house and garden.
I think I shall go see my good friend Rabbit.
And so Pooh made his way to Rabbit's house to tell him of Eeyore's most special day.
Hello, Rabbit?
Yes, Pooh Bear, hello. I'm sorry, I can't talk now. Too much to do, you know, and too little time to do it.
But you see, it's Eeyore's birthday today, and we were rather hoping you'd come to his party. Maybe we can help you do, whatever it is that you're doing.
Who, you? You couldn't possibly help me. I mean, really, say, that must is a bad idea. Come with me. Oh, would you help me can these fruits and vegetables before the next harvest comes in? I'll pass you a jar, and on the jar, I've written how many fruits or vegetables are inside. Find the label that matches the number on each jar, and we'll be done in no time. This jar has 8 beans in it.
Click here to make the game just a bit harder. Click here to make the game quite harder than hard. Help Rabbit can his fruits and vegetables before the next harvest is ready. He'll tell you how much he wants in each jar. It's up to you to put the fruit or vegetables in, then add a label. Click on the lid when you're all done.
I want 2 apricots. That's just the right amount. All we need now is a label. Oh, magnificent, marvelous. Just a few more and we'll be finished. I want 3 eggplants.
You count much better than...
How wonderful. I want 7 cucumbers. Wonderful. Now all it needs is a label. That one's all finished. Here's another. I want 5 tomatoes.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, simply stupendous. I want 5 cucumbers.
You count much better than I.
Absolutely amazing. I want 12 Brussels sprouts.
You count much better than I. Let's add a label.
Oh, magnificent, marvelous. Just a few more and we'll be finished. I want 2 apricots. That's just the right... Yes, that's it. Here's another. I want 4 beets.
Why, you're quite good at counting.
Absolutely amazing. I want 3 pears.
You count much better than I.
We're nearly there now. I want 12 beans. You know, you are quite a big help. Now, would you fill it up, please?
If you're finished filling...
Well, thanks to you, I finished all my canning. Now I'm ready for the next harvest. And for Eeyore's birthday gift, a jar of my finest preserves.
You can keep helping if you'd like.
When the party starts, woohoo, I'll see you there.
And now we should visit someone. Oh, but which someone shall it be?
Christopher Robin's party spot.
And now, maybe I'll visit the spot where we shall have Eeyore's surprise birthday party. Why, it's become very party-like now. If I get everyone to come, this shall be the grandest birthday celebration. Well, there's the pretty picture you painted for Piglet. Kanga and Roo shall sit here, as soon as I tell them about the party, that is. Why, that's the music we helped Tigger finish. A fine framed picture from Friend Owl.
Back to the...
Our party will be so much fun. But I must gather everyone together before Eeyore's birthday has come and gone.
Kanga and Roo live here.
Perhaps I shall visit Kanga and young Roo.
And so Pooh set off to find Kanga and Roo, so he might tell them the exciting news.
Excuse me, but did you know that today, of all days, is a rather special day for Eeyore? Because you see, it is his birthday. Would you like to come along to his party?
Why, of course. Roo and I were just making some alphabet soup. If you'll help us finish 3 batches, we'll be happy to come along.
Oh, I should be very glad to help. Perhaps our friend can help with the helping too.
D.
If you...
Q. Quince.
Why, the soup's becoming soupier by the moment.
R. Radish. Well, that's a fine job, isn't it? W. Walnut. How lovely! The soup's done! Oh, isn't this wonderful? Only 2 more batches to go. C. Corn. Well, that's a fine job, isn't it? E. Egg. R. Rutabaga.
That's a rutabaga.
Z. Zucchini. Well, that's a fine job, isn't it? T. Turnip. I think our alphabet soup is all ready now. How lovely. Just 1 more batch and we'll be ready for Eeyore's party. A. Asparagus.
You found a missing letter.
G. Grapes. Z. Zucchini.
The soup looks good enough to eat.
R. Raspberry. C. Cauliflower. M. Mushroom.
That's the best alphabet soup I ever saw.
Thank you, dear, for all your wonderful help. Now we have a lovely present for Eeyore's party and some delicious soup for us, too.
You can keep helping if you'd like, or not if you'd rather.
Goodbye, dear. We'll see you as soon as the party starts.
Come back any old time you want.
And now we should visit some other someone. Oh, but which someone shall it be?
Print pictures and stickers of your very own. Let's print some pictures of Pooh and friends.
I think I shall go home for a rather short nap. I think I shall think about what to give Eeyore as I nap. I'm much more clever when I sleep.
Click here to make the game quite harder than hard. That's it. A grown-up uses a knife to slice bread. Good thinking indeed. A fine job. The kite would fly quite well in the wind.
That's it. I shall give Eeyore a fine pot of honey for his birthday. And now that I know what I shall give Eeyore, I do believe there is nothing to do that needs doing. Except, of course, to attend Eeyore's birthday party. So let's go, and it will be the best party ever. Thanks to you.
I should like to propose a toast to my good friend Eeyore in honor of his birthday. 3 cheers for Eeyore!
Hip, 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 hooray!
It's not my birthday.
It's not?
What did he say?
In fact, nowhere near it.
Oh, my word.
Thought you'd like to know.
Oh, bother. It's my tummy and I who are to blame. I suppose it was some other thing we forgot to remember.
Oh, Pooh Bear.
It's a catastrophe.
But I have an idea, or something like one. Although today is not Eeyore's birthday, we are here together, old friends and new friends. So perhaps we should make this a day for Friends Day.
That's a very good idea, Pooh Bear.
What a fine idea.
This is so much fun. Let's not have Eeyore's birthday again tomorrow.
And so it was. And since many other days were also not Eeyore birthdays, those two, they made days for friends. Give a click here if you must stop playing our game for now.
Are you sure you gotta get going?
Thank you for making Eeyore's party the best not birthday party he's ever had. And I hope you will come back soon, as our forest is a nicer place when we have friends to share it with.